Hello and welcome back to the viewing list. Today I'm going to be reviewing Jab Harry Met Sejal, which is an Indian movie that was released in 2017. It was directed by Imtiaz Ali. It is 2 hours and 22 minutes long, and the main actors are Shah Rukh Khan and Anushka Sharma. The genres are comedy and romance, and it is rated 13 plus, which means that you have to be 13 years or over to watch this movie, if you didn't know. So Jab Harry Met Sejal begins when Sejal loses her engagement ring while on vacation with her family. She then stays back in order to find the ring because her fiancé was angry at her, and she decided the best solution was to stay behind and look for the ring, which she can't remember where it is. So she forces Harry, who was their tour guide, to go all over Europe on this wild goose chase to find her ring. And of course, Harry is played by Shah Rukh Khan and Sejal is played by Anushka Sharma. Of course, while they're on this mad adventure that really isn't that mad of an adventure, it's just quite boring because they're basically just going to each place and looking for a ring. It's exactly how it sounds. Really not that entertaining. While they're on this chase for the ring, they start falling in love because that's what happens apparently when you're looking for your engagement ring. Yep, happens all the time. Can you sense my frustration with this movie? Because I can't even talk about it without going on tangents about things. I feel like I wasted my 2 hours and 22 minutes, honestly. Because the plot was everywhere. Sometimes it was slow, sometimes it was fast. Really nothing much happened. It was just mainly the characters finding themselves and such. That was the plot. I don't want to see characters developing themselves in a plot. I want to see action and things that not action really because it's a romance, but I want to see things happening to the characters, because that's how things move. That's how stories move. You're supposed to have things happen to them, but they were just discovering themselves, really. And there was no real ending in sight. I couldn't tell when this movie was gonna stop. It was just ongoing with no big okay, this is the place we have to get to. It was just they went to that place and then they decided let's go this place and let's go that place, and it was everywhere with no final destination. So I was a bit annoyed. Harry is a playboy. He can't keep his hands off his women clients. And he makes this very, very, very clear at the beginning of the movie. Okay? You're with me on this? Sejal is an idiot. I mean, no offense to Anushka Sharma because she played her character really well. She did a good job with her character. However, Sejal's character is an idiot. Or she is a tease. I can't decide which one it is. She insists that Harry should find her attractive and then walks around or dances around, moving all kind of seductively, trying to seduce the man. And then she turns around and says she's not that kind of woman and that she would not leave her fiancé for a tour guide. What? I just didn't. I can't even form my sentences into words. I can't even form my words into sentences. this is the feel I have right now. I'm just confused. Like, why was she 1 minute this way, 1 minute that way? Did she have like bipolar disorder or something? Why was she being like that? Like, no, okay, maybe she wasn't bipolar because her moods didn't change. She was just randomly changing her mind all the time, and she herself had no idea what she wanted. And poor Harry is there just trying to resist temptation, and she is going around like an airhead, like just a clueless, airheaded person. It was so annoying, like so very annoying. I did not like this at all. This is why at the halfway point of this movie, I was very hesitant to continue. I really wanted to stop. In fact, I did stop. I stopped the movie halfway, and then the next day I decided to give it a chance because maybe it gets better. That's what I thought. I was like, okay, Shah Rukh Khan is acting in this, maybe it gets better. Even though I kept hoping, with each minute that passed, I kept hoping that it would turn itself around and become a better movie, and that I would feel satisfied at the end. Didn't happen. So, on the other hand, I did like the songs in the show and the scenery because they kept going from different places, and it was like kind of like a road trip. And I enjoyed seeing the different places, but we didn't really spend enough time in each place to really appreciate it. It was like looking out the window of a car and just everything just flashing by. So I liked the scenery, but we didn't really get enough of each place anyways. The ending of this movie was not satisfactory. It was kind of a cliche ending that I probably could have predicted halfway through this movie, but I kept having hope that it would not be terrible. Alas, the hope was in vain. Why? 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 Just why? In conclusion, I cannot recommend this movie. If you want to save 2 hours of your life, do not watch Jab Harry Met Sejal, please. If you have patience and you really love Shah Rukh Khan and you really love Anushka Sharma and you want to see all of their movies, go ahead. But I warned you, it's like a total waste of your time. I gave Jab Harry Met Sejal a 4 out of 10 stars, which is as low as it can get in my books. If you get anything lower than a 4 from me, it's terrible. 4 is like the lowest rating I've ever given anything. Really. So you can tell how much I didn't like this movie. So, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Don't forget to leave a comment down below telling me if you've seen this movie and your thoughts on it. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you in between? Leave all of those things down below. If you have any recommendations for me, any movies that you'd like me to watch and review, also leave that in the comments. I will see you guys in another video. Until then, bye.